courageously.
Thank you, friends. We're coming to the end of our service, so it's my job just to tie all the threads of this service together. So will you just simply take a breath with me? Nice and easy, in and out. We have spoken about what it is to live and what it is to die, and how that is part of being human. And at this time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, when the days are getting shorter and we lift up Halloween and Samhain and Dia de los Muertos, it's a spooky time. It can be a scary time, even when there is not a world-altering election taking place. And it is also a time to make decisions, to wear a mask, and to hide yourself, and to go out and simply enjoy, or to face what is out there in the dark, to look behind the masks of the things that scare us, to take off the hood of the ghost in the Scooby-Doo cartoon and find out who was hiding behind it all the time. It is also time for courage. And the way that we live and the way that we die, living with both courage and with love, are lessons that we can learn from our ancestors. That not everyone's ancestor was a conductor on the Underground Railroad, but everyone's ancestor had to live and love and die for you to be here. And that sometimes the only way out of the fear and the confusion and the chaos of Halloween night, when you have toddlers, for example, sometimes the only way out is through. Through. Sometimes the only way out is through. That running away, that turning away, that not engaging with those things that scare us, those things that cause us discomfort, that is postponing the inevitable. And that's not what Sonny would have us do, right? I've been watching this show called Agatha all along, and it's a story about witches. It's very scary. I have a hard time watching it. But the theme of the movie, and there are no spoilers in this, I promise, the theme of this movie is that there is a road that this group of women must go on. It's called the Witch's Road, and that they have to go together. And this road challenges them. It scares them. It puts them through a series of trials, and they do not want to do it. They want to do anything they can to avoid it, to use magic to avoid it, to try and sidestep. And what they learn is the only way out is through. That you have to undergo these trials. You have to face the thing that is scaring you. You have to deal with the things that cause you discomfort and tension. That living with courage and love and walking that road together, that is what it is to be human. Those are the lessons of our ancestors. And that we find when we walk with courage and love and we face the things that are haunting us, those ghosts, whatever they look like for you, those things that challenge and discomfort us, those things that scare us, those things on the news, those things in our past, whether actual blood ancestors or just trauma in our past. When we live with courage and love and we face those things, we can transform those ghosts into ancestors. St. Bruce Springsteen said in an interview, the thing about ghosts is that you have to turn them into ancestors. He said, my father used to be a ghost, constantly haunting me, following me, keeping me from living out my full self, until he turned into an ancestor who then walked alongside me and helped to guide me. That is the call to us as people of conviction, as people of faith in these times. To walk the road, to face what it is that scares us, not to try to sidestep it, not to be cowed by it, but to do it together. Because the only way out is through. And the only way that you came to be here today, now, in this place, in this sanctuary, watching us from home, is because your ancestors went through. Not perfectly, not without blemish, not without causing pain, but also not without love and courage. And here we are, May our lives and our works go on beyond us, so that those who come after may follow and learn from us. May it be so. Would you take one more breath with me? It's come time to extinguish our chalice here in the sanctuary and take that